Hello there, everybody. Today I'd like to share an exercise with you which I made up for myself after watching a masterclass with Rainer Zepperitz, who was the principal double bassist in the Berlin Philharmonic under Furtwängler, Karajan, and Abado before his retirement. And what I noticed in this masterclass was that Zepperitz played with the most incredible sound. It seemed that even for the shortest notes, he would use so much bow, and the result was so much air, so much breath, so much swing, or a better word to describe it probably would be to say Schwung in German, so much Schwung. And I thought, well, it's a good idea to adapt this to the cello as well. In general, when there are shorter notes, I tend to scratch a bit or, use less bow, and that results in more weight naturally and scratching. So I thought, well, if I'm so good at all of these long, slow bows, then I should try and harness this and put it into shorter bows. So basically what I do is I divide the bow into three parts: lower, middle, upper, and I play 8-8-8. I don't count in seconds or with a metronome. I just count naturally. I find it releases tension. It just enables one to use their natural impulse that they have within them, because ultimately that's what we're doing when we're performing. So I just play 8-8-8. Let me show you. And back as well. Now, basically one should also do that with the changes. So I usually go to 7-7-7, 6-6-6, etc. all the way down. But I'll skip a few of those because I'm just showing you the exercise. Let me go to 5. So it's basically 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count slower on some days you can count quicker. If I notice I'm counting too fast, like now for example, then you know, but in the meantime, let me go down to 2. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It starts to become a bit of a swing now. Always remember to use the whole bow. Now I can't go lower than 1, so then I just make it 2 then. 1, 2, 1, 2. You can make it 1.5 as well if you want. 1 and 2, and then eventually 1. Different contact points. If you go too fast near the bridge, of course, then it's not so possible. Then you have to use more weight. And then even quicker if you like. Until we're basically ending up with a kind of a martele going. But I wouldn't do that. I don't know of any musical situation where that's particularly beautiful. So this is the exercise. I found that, especially in orchestral playing, it made the quality of my sound better, because in orchestral playing, often one loses sight of how well they're changing the bow, how smoothly they're changing, etc. So that's why it's so important for orchestra musicians to spend a lot of time on sound quality when they're practicing by themselves. So please give this exercise a try. Count a lot slower than I did now, and just try and keep the tone as even as possible. If it fluctuates and if it gets stuck now and then, don't think, oh, go back to the beginning. Don't worry. Just, for example, if it gets stuck, don't worry. Just carry on. The next time you'll get it. Everything will work itself out once you get used to doing this motion and saving and drawing sound and using the appropriate amount of speed over here, because a slower speed automatically is more weight. You don't have to use a slow speed and weight, otherwise you start scratching. Same thing with quick bows. A faster bow is automatically much more, much less speed. So please enjoy this exercise, like and subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.